Hey guys, hey everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're all staying safe and sanitized. I hope you're all washing your hands and minding your business. So today I'm back after taking my typical hiatus of 1 week off, and I'm here with a new look / review, I guess, sort of. First time trying situation, but you guys can already tell by the title of this video that I am going to be using the new Laura Mercier, and I gotta make sure I say this right, Caviar Eye Stick Colors, or Caviar Stick Eye, whatever. I'm using these new Laura Mercier eyeshadow sticks. That's what I call them because they are essentially eyeshadow sticks. So before we even get into that, I'm doing my skin. For primer, I use my Milk Makeup Matcha Primer Stick. This is a good primer. It doesn't do for me as well as that blue cooling primer stick that Milk Makeup has, but it's still a good primer either way. I do prefer the blue one though, if you're wondering or asking. And for foundation, I am using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. It's one of my favorite foundations, and right now my skin is feeling what's the word, dehydrated. My skin is feeling pretty dehydrated, so I am opting for liquid foundations and cream foundations that have a hydrating aspect to them. So that is why I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I first used the shade Sable to correct any dark marks that I have on my skin, any hyperpigmentation. And then I went in with the shade Tiramisu for my actual base. However, after watching the video back, I see that Tiramisu is still my shade, but if I'm able to go about a half shade darker than Tiramisu, that will be better, because by the end, my full face would be exactly spot on, as opposed to just about spot on. You know me, I'm very detail oriented. I pay a lot of attention to all of the fine details. So that's just me, but everything worked out anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the eyes. I'm just carving out my brows per usual. You guys already know how I do and what I do. Just muting out the lids so that I can have a good base for this sapphire icy blue. I don't even know what to kind of call the blue. It's just a really, really beautiful, cool toned, I guess, blue, and I just absolutely love this look. So I'm just muting out my lids with some concealer, just making sure that my entire lid space area is, you know, the way it's supposed to be, you know? I'm just prepping. I am literally, well, first of all, I'm knocking myself into my microphone, but what I'm trying to do in the video is prep my eyes for this blue shade that I'm going to place on my lid, because if I were to just go straight in with just the blue, first of all, I don't know how long it would last, and secondly, it wouldn't pop severely like it is going to. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe palette, and you guys can use code GLAMFAM497 when shopping at Morphe and get your $5 off of whatever it is you're purchasing. And I'm using this Morphe eyeshadow palette and taking that blue, just so that when I use this Caviar Eye Stick, when I use it, it will be super easy. I won't have to do much blending because it will essentially already be blended, because I already have a base blue in my crease area. Because one thing I didn't want to do is go in with a shimmery shade in my crease, because that never really looks right. You want to opt for mattes in the crease area and then blend out your shimmers as needed, which is what I do here. So as you can see, it's super duper pigmented. This is such a gorgeous shade. It will look beautiful on any and every skin tone. The shade might come up a little bit different on someone who's lighter than me. It might come up a little bit different on someone who's darker than me. But either way, I believe blue is such a beautiful shade and it looks good on everybody. Blue is definitely one of those colors that just always looks sensational on me. It's one of my favorite colors to opt for as far as eyeshadow goes. So yeah, this is how it looks. It's so easy to use. I was a little nervous at first, but I read the description of the product and they said it is a quick drying formula. So what I did was apply it all over my lid the way I wanted it to be, and then I worked my way up to the crease area so that I could blend immediately after. Like, I had my blending brush in my left hand as I'm applying the shadow to my crease area with my right, just so that I can make sure that I'm not letting anything set in place for too long, okay? So now that we've gotten the eye pretty much down to what we want, we can highlight and contour. I'm using my Flawless Fusion Concealer from Laura Mercier. This is, I don't remember the shade. I can leave it in the description if you guys care. And it's a really good concealer. It's really good for the type of lightweight makeup, lightweight skin complexion situation that I'm doing in this video. You know, sometimes you want heavy makeup, sometimes you don't. Right now I'm feeling it's spring and I want to be not necessarily no makeup because no makeup probably requires the most amount of makeup, to be completely honest. But I'm opting for skin-like finishes with everything that I do. That's the style I'm into right now. You guys know I go through seasons. You know how princess do. So right now I'm feeling like I just want my skin to show at all times, but still be super duper hydrated and dewy. Matte in the places that I want it to be matte, and dewy in every other place that I want it to be dewy. Oh, and I was listening to my playlist while I was filming this video, you guys. Listen, I haven't listened to music and done my makeup in a really long time. Usually, well, for the past few months, I would listen to, you know, podcasts or YouTube videos or whatever, but I was never listening to music and really enjoying myself and jamming out to my playlist. And as soon as I turned that playlist on, it's like I came alive. I really needed this. This was like this is a review and a, you know, first impressions and all of that good stuff. But I really needed, I seriously needed to sit down, listen to music and create. Like, I needed it. This was a really good therapy session for me. And I actually got on my Instagram live after completing this look. And I talked to you guys on Instagram about some really personal, intimate things. So I actually want you guys to go check that out. If you are watching this the day that it launched, then my Instagram live is very much still up. I started filming that Instagram live, I think at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're watching this before then, it's more than likely still up there. And you guys should go watch that live because I spoke on some really, really personal things, and I was able to talk to you guys and sew into you guys and encourage you guys. And it was just a really, really good talk. And I know that part of the reason why I had such a good talk is because I had my own therapy session. I listened to music. I enjoyed myself. I danced. Okay, I got down with the get down. I enjoyed creating this look. I was saying in my Instagram live, listen, you guys, I haven't enjoyed creating since like January or February. Any look that I've posted in between now and then, well, not every single one, like that pink look that I just put up, I loved that look. That was one of the first looks in a long time. And one of the first times of me creating in a long time that I enjoyed what I did. I really enjoyed the process. I enjoyed the editing. I enjoyed the posting. I enjoyed every aspect of it. And I haven't had that feeling in a really long time because, you know, life is hard. Life is hard, but it feels good to feel good. Essentially, it feels good to be feeling good right now. So go watch that Instagram live. I did save it. I wasn't going to save it because there were so many topics we discussed that are personal, and you know, I'm a very private person, but you guys really asked me to save it, so I did. I saved it. Hopefully you guys can catch it. If not, I'm gonna see if I can just sit down and talk with you guys for YouTube. I've never done that. I've never done anything personal. I don't answer personal questions. You guys know I'm super private. I'm super duper private, but I'm gonna see if I can open up about some stuff on here. We'll see. We'll see. Stop pressuring me, okay? Back off. Stop putting me in the pressure cooker, okay? Stop putting me in your rice cooker. I just want to live my life, okay? Okay, let's get back to the makeup. So I am just, you know, what do we call this again? Reverse baking, whatever it's called. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm just cutting that cheekbone line of mine and just making my cheekbones pop severely like I usually do. And I do not keep this area baking for a long time. I don't do that at all. I really cannot control myself. I was listening to, what was I listening to? I don't even remember. I don't remember what I was listening to, but honey, my playlists be on, okay? They are always on 10, so whatever I was listening to sounded good. So I'm just giving a little baking situation. I am trying to bake for my life because I was going out after this, and I know, we're all on the quarantine and nobody can go anywhere really, but I was going to visit my sisters. And we had a really good time yesterday. It was lit. We didn't do anything special. All we did was talk. Me, my sisters, and you know, their husbands. We were just talking and chatting it up and having a good time. So I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't gonna get hoily because you know, I have to come correct. If I'm coming with my sisters, I gotta let them know that I'm out here killing the game with the makeup. Okay, so yeah. Just baking. We're getting a good bake situation going, and I'm not sweeping the powder away. You guys know I don't sweep. I press and, you know, give a little bit of a shift, but we don't sweep the powder away unless you put a lot. I don't put a whole heaping amount, and I always press my powder in, so not much can be swept away anyway. So anywho, let's get into our Fenty Beauty SUNSTALK'R bronzer in Mocha Mamacita. Okay, you guys already know we're always on our Mocha Mami sip, and it really always pulls a look together. Every chance we get into Mocha Mami. If you don't have Mocha Mami, you're playing Mocha games, okay? Anywho, I'm just putting that everywhere. I just wanted to warm up the face because these tones are pretty darn cool. And I want to make sure that I have balance to my face because my undertone is not cool. Okay, here I was listening to Beyonce's version of Before I Let You Go. And that's that fake Frankie Beverly situation right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's what was happening. So anyway, let's smoke out the lower lash line. I'm taking that same beautiful indigo shade and I am placing that heavily, emphasis on the heavily on my lower lash line, and I'm just taking it upwards in a almond shaped direction because that's the shape of my eye. It's very almondy. It's pretty almondy. So I'm going in the shape of my natural eye shape. And if your natural eye shape isn't almondy, but you want it to be almondy, just go ahead and wing it on upwards with your eyeshadow. Take it on up, take it up towards your hairline, and live your life. Shoot. If you want almond shaped eyes, go ahead and make them almondy. You feel me? So I'm just putting on some black mascara. I'm using my Huda Beauty Life Liner, not mascara, ooh, child. My Huda Beauty Life Liner eyeliner or eye kohl, whatever it is, whichever it's called. I'm using that in my waterline so that I can add some intensity. And I did also tight line, but I didn't tight line all the way through because that would have closed off my eyes and made them appear smaller than they naturally are, and I don't want that to happen. I just wanted my lower lash line to be smoked and then my outer lash line on my top lash line to be almond shaped. So that's why I went ahead and put some on the top and went in upwards in the direction of my hairline. Ooh, this is a lot of talking. I feel like I'm exhausted right now. I really do. I feel like maybe I haven't done a voiceover in a long time. I don't know. I'm so tired. Have I been talking for a long time? Oh my gosh, it's been 15 minutes. Jesus Lord. Okay, let's get through this. I'm speeding through the brows because you guys have seen me do this a million times. This is not no damn brow tutorial. Okay, so let's put on some mascara. I'm using Laura Mercier's Volume mascara. It's a good mascara. I like how soft it is. I don't like mascaras that are crunchy, and this Laura Mercier mascara is the furthest thing from crunchified, okay? And I am placing, I'm popping on some Huda Beauty lashes in the style HOODIE, H-O-O-D-I-E, and taking Huda Beauty's lipstick, her Power Bullet lipstick. I forgot the name of that one. I'm gonna place all the products in the description bar. I'm gonna try. And I'm using my Morphe gloss in the shade, I believe it's called Lifestyle. So go ahead and use code GLAMFAM497 to get $5 off. You guys know I don't earn a commission from the promo code, but that's not what's important. What's important is that you guys get a discount. So, and I don't know, Morphe has really changed for the better. Like, I'm really enjoying Morphe's products. That JACLYN Hill palette was amazing. This gloss is amazing. That other Morphe palette that I used, it's a really good palette. I haven't used all of the shades, but the 2 looks that I've created so far with them, I absolutely love them. So I don't know, Morphe's on my radar right now. Genuinely, Morphe is on my radar, and they haven't been on my radar in like 5 years, honey. You guys know I've been in this beauty game for a minute. They have not been on my radar for a while, so I'm proud of Morphe. Go ahead, Morphe. I see you, girl. I see you doing a thing, sweetheart. So anyway, let's just put on our ponytail. For those that ask where I got this ponytail, I picked it up from the beauty supply store some months ago. It's one of those Vivica Fox ponytails. The only thing I remember about it is that I think it's 36 inches, because I made sure that I got a super long one because I wanted to do a high ponytail and I wanted it to be down to my butt. So that's what I have for you guys. I love you all so very much. I'm just trying to place some pop of color in the eye, what is it called? Inner corner. And I am just spraying myself with some finishing spray. This finishing spray has SPF in it. So shout out to Kula. They sent me this finishing spray and it's really amazing. I love that it has SPF in it. I think every finishing spray should have SPF in it naturally, okay? So this is actually after I came back from my sister's house. I am going to show you guys really quickly how to do a touch-up, okay? This is how I touch up my makeup. If I'm gonna hurry up and get to it, yeah, see the look looks good. It's a real icy, smoky eye. What I do is take whatever setting powder I was using, and the first thing I do is I cut that's not the crease, but like I wing out where I want the shape of my eye to be like lifted. I go ahead and bake that area really quickly with some setting powder, and I go in the shape and direction that I want my eyes to go in, that slanted shape. So then after spraying setting powder all over my face, and the setting powder has not fully dried, after spraying that setting powder, that's when I go in and I re-bake all of the areas that I baked in the first place, except for my jawline. I don't go in to that area anymore because I don't want that to be matte. So I leave that on for maybe 2 minutes, if that, and then I dust everything, not really dust, press it. I press everything into the skin and dust off whatever is left, if there's anything left. And if I'm satisfied with that, I'll go, but I might want to put on a little bit of bronzer, which I think I did off camera. So that's how you do touch-ups, you guys. I am gonna pop on a little bit of Juvia's Place Afrique blush in the shade Bella. to tie up the entire look and, you know, get a good cheekbone lift and snatch. So yeah, that is the look. I absolutely love how icy this this blue eye is. I love that I didn't have to use any dark shades to smoke it out or anything like that. I just love the whole wash of blue. I love the angle of the eye. These Caviar eye sticks are so easy to use. I suggest that you guys pick them up. They are $29 each, which for one quote-unquote eyeshadow is a little pricey, but because one shade can get you whatever eye look that you want, I think it's worth it, because you're only, that one shade that you buy is all you need. You know what I mean? You already have a palette at home. If you wanted a transition shade or something, you already have that palette at home, so you don't have to buy a million of these eyeshadow sticks. So I say pick them up. At the very least, pick up this one because it looks good on everyone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.